Oh, sorry. Here we go. As promised, I have an unboxing we're going to do today. This saw I found on Facebook, but not Marketplace, and it wasn't in any groups or anything like that. Uh, my advice to some of you folks that are looking for them, um, I've said it before on a few other live streams or a few other videos. Don't just look on eBay and Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. One of the best ways to find stuff that maybe even isn't for sale, and you want to offer the person money for it, something that may become for sale, is to just do like Google image searches, stuff like that. Like, I know if you Google 245A, you're going to see 50 million pictures of one. I mean, if you're like me and you see all those pictures, and it's like you store them somewhere, you know whose saw that is, and you've seen it before. The second I see an image that hasn't been posted before, I know that it's some kind of listing or a new post. Or go on Facebook and just don't go on Marketplace, but or any groups or anything. Just search in the main search bar of Facebook. Search whatever it is you're looking for. 245A, 306A. That's how I found this. This guy who I wasn't friends with or anything. He just posted the damn thing. He said it was junk that he got from his uncle, and of course, I saw it and jumped on it immediately. Uh, so we're gonna unbox it and see if it made it. You know, uh, one thing I'll say is it's not his fault, the shipper's fault, but a lot of people have never shipped these things before. You're taking a really big risk, you know, because some people just have the incentive to really package the hell out of them, and others kind of just assume what they do is enough on there. But it's not usually the sender's fault. It's usually USPS's fault. They handle packages really bad, really badly. So I'm hoping that this made it okay. There is some newspaper in here, whatnot. Yeah, the guy I got it from, a really cool guy too. He even asked me, he's like, "What kind of box do you send them in?" And I told him, I was like, "This is what I use." And he like, what he packaged it, like he closed it, like it was gonna be closed without tape, and then he taped it. Okay. As you can see, I'm hoping that it didn't become too rattled in there. Sometimes I reuse this stuff, but right on that. There you have it. Some of you guys know what this is right off the bat. Poland 245A. This is an early Mopar green in phenomenal shape. If you look, let me see if I can get you. Check that out. It's got the 2-bolt muffler on it. It's got the early heat shrinked version of the grip. It's even got the round pegged oil cap. So like I told you guys about these saws, the only difference between these here and the farm yellow versions of this saw is just it's the grip on the bar and the pink color decal. That's it. I mean, everything else, it's all the same specs. This was right after Emerson Electric started painting them a different color. You can even tell up here, if you look at the top cover decal, it's the exact same thing as it would have been on the Farm Yellow versions. It's a very specific font. I'll show you what I mean. Like, I'm gonna grab you a later model one. So here's what you will typically see on the Mopar green ones. You know, this is on pretty much every later model 245A. You notice the font on the 245? You see that? You know, they're very, very different. This is the same font that's on the early models. And also, believe it or not, this decal here wasn't the only thing they had on this colored saw. I've talked about it in other videos where actually they had the early model decal with Poland going across in this color for a very short time. And then eventually they changed all of it, but you know, just a little difference I figured I'd point out. Maybe not everybody noticed. I got this thing for a steal too, like very cheap. 2-bolt muffler still intact. It's not really busted or dented. He did say that it didn't feel like, you know, see, it's not grabbing anything, so probably just need to replace the starter pawls. So another way that I could check it for compression is if I take this off and see if I can move the clutch with my hands, which I probably can. We'll see. It doesn't matter what's wrong with it, guys. I'll be able to fix it, and we'll get her cleaned up and whatnot. Take these off. Let's pop the clutch off. Clutch cover's in really good shape. See, that's one good thing about these felling spikes, man. These log dogs is a lot of times it's like a brace for the front of this clutch cover. So if somebody wants to put it on wrong, like it's not gonna push it outward and crack it because this thing's solid steel, you know. So it'll hold it in place and preserve your clutch cover. And it's actually in mint condition if you really look at it, because there's no surface cracks like anywhere. There's no chunks missing. A lot of the times here when a chain pops off while somebody's cutting, it'll take chunks of this out, and that's completely clean. Like, I don't think that chain has ever touched that once. You can see that. Let's see. We'll see if she's locked up. Nope. There's some compression. I can move the clutch with my hands. So just because I can't pull the rope right now, as you can see, the spring works. You know, the recoil spring is pulling the rope back, but it's just not grabbing anything. So more than likely the starter pawls are not engaged on the flywheel. But I don't know, guys. I think I'm kind of up to my neck in saw stuff right now. This may be something I'm going to take apart. Obviously, you guys know I'm going to get all the way into it at some point, but I don't think I'm going to do all that right now. We are going to do a few things, though. We're just going to check. Holy shit. Oh my God. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? Oh my God. Are y'all seeing that? Holy shit. Do me a favor. Anybody out here watching this right now that has one of these later model saws, take the lid off of it Take the air filter cover off. Tell me if you've ever seen the inside of these saws painted. I'm here to tell you that that is not. This is factory. This was done at the factory. That's factory paint right there. There's no way. That's insane. I've never seen anything like that before. Poland never painted the inside of these carb boxes. I mean, because that's, you guys know that that's stuff that I do on restored saws. Like, I take the carb out and all and spray it. But clearly, it looks like it was repainted like this, like it was painted again. I'm wondering if there's farm yellow under this. I guarantee you there is. That's probably why. I don't know. But that's 1000%. That is factory Mopar green right there that you're looking at. Inside the carburetor. I've never seen that. Like, there's usually some overspray, but I've never seen the whole inside sprayed like that. That's incredible. So if anybody else out there has a saw, either it's a 306A or a 245 that has the inside of the carb box painted like that, please let me know. Like, holy shit, the whole thing. I mean, obviously you can see that they took the fuel line. Well, it's got some overspray on it, but this was put in again, and the choke isn't sprayed up, and that's the damnedest thing. I've never seen that. And then, like, there's none on the gasket. Maybe the gasoline wore it off or something, because I'm sure it wasn't clear coated too. But I've never seen that. That is absolutely wild. All right, let's do a quick piston check. And then I think we're going to be done fooling with this for a while, because I'm going to do some research and I'm going to check this stuff out. The muffler's in good shape, but that also can mean that this thing is really on there. And you don't want to break this, because if you snap those heads on the little screws, you're done. Your muffler is permanent at that point. Or a lot of times what'll happen is the little screw will turn with the big screw, and I think that's what's happening right here on that one. So let me take this one all the way out first. See, look. Yeah, that's what's happening. I can see it. I can feel it. Because the whole thing is moving. That's all right. We can get that out. I just want to get the muffler off, and then I'll separate the little screw from the big screw later. You know, obviously I'm kind of breaking my own rule. You guys have seen me do this before, where I spray these with WD-40 and carb cleaner just so they come off easier, but I'm like super excited. It's super weird, man. I've never seen this. And you guys know I've done this to about 100 of these fucking things, and I've never seen that. That's crazy. Like, after a while, you start seeing the same stuff over and over and over again. You know what I mean? You can tell, like, pretty much everything about how the owner handled it and everything just by taking it apart. But, yeah, see what I mean? Sometimes that little screw gets stuck in there. That is what it is. Most of the baffle is still intact. Let me move this. Let's take this out, though, because I want to check this piston. Well, I mean, right off the bat, I don't see any scoring. The rings look good. I know you guys can see that, right? It's got some carbon on it, like the piston's kind of black, but it's got compression. I'm not worried about it. Here, I'll let you guys look. Piston's clean, huh? Hey, what's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy? Yep, it's weird. Definitely weird. I knew this thing was special, though. I'm telling you, I had a funny feeling about it. I mean, that's look at that. That's absolutely insane. Like, that's bonkers right there, man. That's, I don't know. I want pictures, guys. If anybody else got that, send me some pictures, please, because this is insane. Super cool. Early 245, early Mopar 245. All original. I don't know what the hell, what happened there. I mean, maybe like, I don't know. I'm trying to think about what could have made that happen, why they would have done that. And the only thing I can think of is maybe at some point, like during the first pass of like manufacturing, they missed something or whatever, and then they sent it through again. You know, the one thing I do know about these saws is they were partially assembled when they were sprayed, when they were first painted. And they had, you know, top covers for them just to cover the top. I'll bet you what happened, because you can see none of this stuff is really sprayed. During the first spray, I guarantee you it didn't have the cover here. And that's why the hardware isn't painted, but the whole inside of it is. And that's factory paint, guys. That's not, I'm telling you, somebody didn't just spray that, and they would have to get this color matched. You guys know that. You would have to get that color matched to make it look like that. So that's 1,000% from the factory. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this today. I'm sure I know you guys probably want me to dig deeper into it, but I'll be completely honest with you folks. I kind of woke up a little early or late today, and I want to finish some coffee and wake up a little bit more. But I was super excited to get into this and look at this saw. I'm so happy it made it without getting totally destroyed. It's in really good shape, man. It really is. Look at that. There's no pitting whatsoever. The bottom of that is like, it's just dirty. So, really happy with that one. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I've got another saw that's going to hit the market soon, guys. I just have to finish doing it. Like, it's still got a lot to be done. I have to take it apart, replace the fan cover, then I'm going to paint it, and you guys can get your hands on it. And then after I get that done, then I'll probably work my way into this one here. So, thanks for watching, everybody.